Hey everyone, this is Towelliee with TGN.TV and welcome to Two Dwarfs, One Cup, Episode 2. Last time we left off, I was about 1200 rating, now we're about 1850. I took maybe a good hour and some change to get us from about 1250 to 1850, just so I can show you guys higher rated matches. First we have here is a Hunter-Warlock combination. We try to go hard on the Hunter, that's our goal here. Although sometimes I may disagree, although that Hunter did do an awesome scatter shot into a Frost Tomb there. And go ahead and HOJ the Warlock. He quickly trinkets out of it. They're trying to put as much pressure as they can into Nekiuz. Nekiuz, by the way, is Zukin in our main Huge in Japan raids. This is his Frost DK ult. He also has like 5 other ults in full vicious gear for PvP. So after we're done with this team, we might do some threes on some of his other characters. He has a Resto Shaman. I'm interested in that, of course. Nekiuz almost dies there. I have him targeted. I'm like, run to me for a word of glory. And instead of that, I pop all my cooldowns. He survived. Not sure exactly what he did there. But he's going to go ahead. He's going to take out that Hunter. I'm surviving by the skin of my teeth here. I did a horrible job. Right here, I should have actually popped my Divine Protection right after my Sacred Shield was up. Or actually, I'm not exactly sure when Ret Paladins actually popped their Divine Protection. We took them down. They had a decent matchmaking value. I was pretty happy that we won, but it wasn't really, you know, like a controlled fight from our end. They basically controlled us the entire fight. We kind of just brute forced our way into a win. Resto Shaman Arms Warrior. Nom 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 nom. Anything with a fucking healer, I'm just gonna fucking eat up like, you know, a fucking fat kid at a goddamn Wendy's. I swear to God. This little shaman right here is like my Frosty. I'm about to just eat him up, gobble him. Broker Face is about to get demolished. It doesn't matter to me what rating you are. Usually any healer DPS combination, we can usually live through. Unless the DPS is really damn good and they can burst one of us down, then we're usually going to take out the healer. Against warriors, I've been learning more to just, you know, wait. Ooh, 27k hammer of fuck your face. I've been waiting for warriors just to knock me down and then pop all their cooldowns. Another 27k hammer. Damn, his face must hurt. Like he got hit in the face with a bag of nickels. And, yeah, against warriors, I'll just wait till they throw me down. Then they pop all their cooldowns, recklesses. I just bot myself, and I just go after the healer. You know, just to get rid of their burst. This team right here, I think this might have been a team where the priest was like a 2k rating, and the warrior was like 500 or something like that. But yeah, they're definitely laying into me. He's putting up all his dots. The priest isn't really going to survive that much. He's going to go down pretty easily. He has his own cooldown up right here. He pops his power word barrier. Give him a little bit of reduced damage right there. He jumps down. We follow him. Necrotic Strike, stacking up, one after another. At one point, you won't be able to heal. And that's that's what we rely on. I rely on Nekiuz to just go after the healer, stack up those Necrotic Strikes. I do my best to do whatever I can against the DPS. Quick switch to the healer, kill them, go back on DPS. And I die here. That bastard. I'll get you. I guess he really wanted me dead. Maybe he knows who I am. He's like, that's Towelliee. This is going to be on fucking YouTube, baby. Yeah, you're dead. Eat it. Now we're going to go to our next match here. Digi has Invincible. Nekiuz has Invincible. This is his ult, and he has Invincible. For fuck's sake. This Priest Rogue. We faced this team 2 times in a row. I don't know what the hell this Priest is doing. We don't know. The Rogue was pretty terrible, too. And they were about 1800 rated. I stunned the Rogue right off the bat. Give him a Hodge. I'm trying to do whatever I can just to get him to stop attacking me. I give him a Repentance right there. All I'm doing right now is I'm hoping he stuns me, which he does, to get my 3 combo points up. I go ahead, I bubble, and I pop all my cooldowns. This priest is just like popping or spamming Mass Dispel. I don't know why. Flash heal, get rid of that. I think at this point my bubble's over. Did he pop? Yeah, he's going Mass Dispel against himself. I don't know. What the fuck was he doing? He was just, me and Nekiuz were trying to figure out. Nice peel right there, by the way, by Nekiuz. Gives me enough time to go behind the wall or not, or maybe just get shadow stepped by this rogue and get fucking owned. But we kill him eventually. We're not sure what that priest was doing. We're trying to figure out because he just kept doing Massive Spell and he was targeting himself. So we were just confused. We got past that team. Not that many points. Decent matchmaking value on their end. We face them again now in this arena. What is it? This is the Dalaran arena, right? What's the arena that we can't go to anymore with when you get on the pillars and they rise up? Is there a reason? Is it because that arena is too OP for certain comps? That's why it's shut down? I'm not exactly sure. So he thinks this time if he can hide behind the stairs, we won't see him, but we do. We see him. We get into combat really quick. The rogue does a terrible job of setting himself up. So this time it makes it even easier for us. Nekiuz goes ahead. He puts him into a tomb. Priest pops cooldowns on himself. That's not going to help you. Go, my little minion. Attack. And I'm trying to see how much damage my Guardian is doing. I guess that's the pet damage on the right side. Not that much, man. They only hit for 2 or 3K. I thought they'd maybe hit harder. I remember in the Cataclysm Alpha and Beta, once those pets were actually active, man, those pets hit fucking hard. And I know they had to nerf them after a while because they were doing so much damage for our Ret Paladins. Another easy win. We went through a whole string of matches where we just really basically face rolled. We didn't really have to think. But, yeah. So the match of the night that actually, made me, happy that we countered something, but not really countered. We kind of just face rolled it again. Was this team, I believe it's going to come out. Warlock, Resto Druid, Demise, and Latree, I believe his name is. Demise has 4K resilience. Same with Latree. They're a heavy resilient team. They have a lot of controls. Cyclone, Fears, you name it, they have it. We started on the Warlock, so we go hard on him for a bit there. I just want to build my points. I haven't even built my points up to this point right here. I'm Cycloned. Hopefully no more Cyclone Fear. Again, I bubble out of it. Why do I bubble so much? People are asking, Towelliee, why do you bubble? Why do you save it? Or why don't you save it for the end of a fight? And I say to myself, well, if we're bursting down a healer and a healer's at about 40% HP, here we go. I'll get back to that right now. We're almost going to kill him here. We have him in execute range, but no. The Nekiuz gets CC'd, I get feared, and he gets himself back up. At this point, the match is over. My burst is done, unless Nekiuz can basically solo them for another 2 minutes until my cooldowns are up again, then this fight is a complete loss. But as I was saying before, if we're bursting down a healer, and the healer's at about 40-30%, and I get feared, CC'd or something, I'm going to bubble instantaneously because I want to finish off the healer that we're going after. Now, in certain situations, I've been bubbling when I probably shouldn't be, and I've been dying at the end of matches because of that. So I got to work more on, when I should properly use my bubble and against what teams. So they just basically shit on us afterwards. After our burst was over and we didn't kill anything, the Warlock was like, I'm just going to send my little pet Pepito after your ass to fucking stick his horns up your anal hole and then kill you and embarrass you on YouTube, as he just did right there. Thank you, little Pepito. Appreciate it. Like a good reach around and a horn tickle. All right, so we're going to lose to this team. I wasn't really upset because they actually had a decent MMR, and I was like, all right, well, this time let's fuck the Warlock, forget the goddamn Warlock. We're going to go right after the Druid this time, and we're just going to go full force on the Druid. We're not going to care what the Warlock does to us. We're going to let the Warlock. He's a Warlock now, folks. I love it when I mess up my words and I say something retarded. It actually sounds funny. So we're on the Warlock here. So we're going to go hard on the Druid. We don't care what the Warlock is doing at all, which is bad because you don't want to let a Warlock free cast. But right now he's actually playing a little defensively. He's trying to save his Druid. But, yeah, he has no chance at this point. We're getting those, burpage. End strikes up. And he's dead. 26k hammer. Fuck your face. Not bad for a 4k resilience Druid having a 26k hammer hit him. And there goes the Warlock. The Warlock's going to go right down after him. We barely even broke a sweat in this fight. We wish we would have gotten that team over and over again because I wouldn't have given two shits about their CC. We would have just killed the Druid from the start. Probably should have done that the first time around. So here we go. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, this is my kind of match. Hunter Feral? Yes, Hunter Feral. This team we actually faced a few times, and I think both times that we faced them, Nekiuz got his ass handed to him, man. Like, he got wrecked. So I'm saving my HOJ. In comes the Druid. I'm hoping I get enough stuns so I can get my my cooldowns popped. I look at the Druid, I'm like, stop being so mean to me. I HOJ him just to keep him from fucking going apeshit. Nekiuz is over there. He has his bleeds on him. We're going to go full force on the goddamn druid, get him dead. Look at that hunter burst Nekiuz down. They just totally annihilate him. So I take out the druid. Now it's just me and the huntard here. He disengages backwards. He's like, I'm going to kite Towelliee around for a few hours. He deterrences. I don't know why right off the bat. He feigns death, puts a trap down. I'm trying to cleanse myself out of all this bullshit. Is this when I should be using cleanse, by the way? I'm not sure. I'm trying to get myself out of all this shit. I cleansed out of that trap. I saved my freedom for maybe another. I get close enough. Yes, that Crusader Strike hits him for 11k. Hammer hits him for 60k to finish the fight. That was really close. If I hadn't cleansed myself out of that trap to get close enough to him to get him into a Crusader Strike, hopefully taking him under 20%, then I probably would have been dead. But another good fight. We faced them like twice. The other time we still beat them, but it was the same scenario. They bursted down my partner, and then I had to 2v1 them. So here we go. Frost DK, Holy Paladin. Obviously, we're just going to jump on a Holy Paladin really quick. Holy Paladins are very easy to burst down. All Holy Paladins have for themselves is basically bubble. Once their bubble's down, hide in a corner somewhere. I get Death Grip. Nice peel by their Death Knight. Never mind, he died. I don't think he even bubbled. I'm thinking to myself, did he like miss his keybind? Was he like freaking out? He was like, ah, shit, fucking dead. And I don't know. He just died pretty quickly. So we killed that team. Got a good amount of points out of them too. We do face them again, and when we face them again, it becomes a pretty epic battle, as you're going to see here in a few seconds. 2, 1. You know what? I'm starting to like the countdown thing. I'll admit, guys, I'm starting to actually like the countdown thing. So same team again. We're gonna chains of ice on both myself and Nekiuz. So I'm like, fuck this shit. We're gonna go right on the Paladin. I get a Death Grip. I freed him anyway, so I was able to get right back on the Paladin. I'm gonna hodge him right here, keep him in place at about 75%. I go ahead and I use my trinket to get out of that stun. 13k hammer. Fuck your face. All my cooldowns are up right now. All of our cooldowns are up. He go ahead. He bubbles. I'm going to sit here in this chains of ice, and I'm just going to wait for him to come out of the bubble. Once he does, 26k hammer. Now we're going to put the pressure. Their DK was really not putting that much pressure on me until the end there. Another 29k hammer. I'm just trying to help Nekiuz take out this Paladin, who is definitely trying to heal himself. He's almost there. I'm almost dead. My freaking Sacred Duty procs, or excuse me, Sacred Shield. I've probably been calling it Sacred Duty this entire time. Give me some time to get used to it, guys, to call it Sacred Shield. Okay? So here we go. Epic 1v1 battle. Moreo against Nekiuz. Aquí estamos en la lucha libre con el AMS, el papel del AMS. Ahora estamos con el Ghoul. El Risen Ghoul está ahí matándole. Corazón Nekiuz. Sorry, I don't know how to do like Spanish lucha libre announcing. I'm just really not good at it. I speak Spanish, but I don't know exactly. I might have to like watch a few luchador matches on the Telemundo channel, and then I'll probably give you guys a good idea of what this would sound like if this was like a lucha libre match. I'll work on that just for you guys. So yeah, Nekiuz does his business, takes him out. We're gonna go into our next match here. We have about 3 matches left. Thank God they lifted the restriction on TGN World of Warcraft from 15 minutes back to being unlimited or whatever, an hour, because I missed it. I missed it a lot. We have here, this is a pretty hard team. This team gave us some trouble. This, I believe, is Resto Shaman, and his partner's about to fly out of nowhere in a second here. Feral Druid. Actually, no, this isn't the team I'm talking about. This team wasn't actually that hard to deal with. So I hodged the Shaman because he has nothing to save him from HOJ. 25k hammer. He gets like railed. I'm talking, this is like some Sasha Grey gangbang action right here. It's fucking, oh god, I don't even know what to think about that. I even used my they went on me on that match. I even used my stone form that time to get rid of the bleeds, which I thought was like pretty pro because I haven't been doing that at all. I keep forgetting that I actually have stone form against classes that have bleeds like warriors and rogues and ferals. But here we go. Holy Paladin Warlock. This seems to be a very popular composition. We've seen this a few times already past 1800. So we're going to go hardcore on the Paladin. hands down. I don't know. I really don't fear a Warlock as much. I mean, we do let Warlocks free cast sometimes, but you know, once the Warlocks get you past a certain HP, like once you're like sub 40, it's like over. I'm thinking that Paladin had his finger over his bubble keybind, and the hammer just flew at him and killed him. I'm thinking that's what just happened. 40k word of glory heal on myself right there to evade the Warlock and his damage. Well, not really to evade his damage, just to basically heal myself back up to about 50%. And Warlock is going to go down here. Warlock, can they really solo Frost Death Knight and the Ret Paladin? I've never seen it, but I'd like to. And we're coming on our last match of the evening. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to end in epic style. You know, I'm working more on learning other class abilities as well as my own in arenas. Sometimes the action is so fast that I just don't know what's going on half the time. So when I look back at these videos, then I kind of realize what was going on, what cooldowns I used, what cooldowns they used. So we have Resto Shaman Frost DK here. And this Shaman, man, he was pretty good. His name was Lance. Props to you, Lance. Troll Shaman. Don't know what server he's from. You guys can maybe, you know, give him props if he's from your server. He just fucking evaded us for so long. I'm saying to myself, dude, we gotta do something about the Shaman. I'm gonna fucking die to this Frost DK. He's just kiting like a champ around the pillar, but he's really not evading us. He's just taking no goddamn damage. My Guardian is like smacking him in the face. Finally, he blows his own cooldown there, insta cooldown, gets himself back up to above 50%. We get him down. He's gonna quickly just turn around and go the other way. We kill him. Death Knight is following me. I'm saying, fuck this. Cleanse myself, run, Towelliee, no, death grip, dead. And yeah, so his pet killed me. That's like the second time I've died to a pet, I think, in the past, I don't know, like 10, 15 matches. Fucking pissed me off. I was like screaming event. I'm like, why the fuck are their pets killing me? And then, you know, I went back to that other night where Nekiuz, I think some pet killed him for about, I don't know, some pet got him for about like 80k worth of damage. He was pissed off. But here it is, folks. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the post-game show for Two Dwarfs, One Cup. It's just a brief, you know, recap of what I think, what our next goal is, how this past video's matches went. And after we killed this DK, after Jesus Nekiuz, could you take any longer? 2K rating. Finally, there's my achievement. 2200 is next. Enjoy the post game, folks. Hey everyone, thank you for watching the second episode of Two Dwarfs, One Cup. 2K rating, 63 matches played, 50-13 is our record, with about 3.5 hours of arena time under our belts played to get there. Now last night, nom nom, drool, fucking rabies, mouth foaming, healer DPS comps. Love them. Anytime I see any 2200 rated team and it's a healer DPS, I don't care if they're 2400. More than likely, we're going to burn them down and we're going to beat them. Or come close to it. But, rogues, man, rogues are giving me such a hard time. I'm going to have to find a good glad, you know, rogue, out somewhere in, you know, Kill Jaden Alliance and, duel him. For like 2 hours every day for the next week, just to learn more about rogues and what they do, what I can do to counter them, how do their, like, what is usually their rotation in an arena. And I'm not going to find any, like, you know, 1K 1100 guy in greens to duel. I actually want to find someone who will, you know, give me competition and, you know, force me to become a better Ret Paladin by playing them. Now, double DPS teams, we're kind of still in the mentality where it's, you know, face roll. It's kind of like, all right, pick a DPS, burn them down. But that didn't work sometimes last night. Like Hunter Feral Druid, for some reason, gave us a really, you know, big amount of trouble. They would just burn down Nekiuz, who is my Death Knight partner. And I would just, like, bop him, sack him, use my word of glory on him. I couldn't save him. It was just too much between the bleeds and then the burst from the hunter. And I was able to 2v1 those teams in some situations because they can't take me down as easy as they took him down. Maybe because they used all of their burst damage on him. But, yeah, rogue teams, double DPS teams are still, you know, kind of hard because we're still in that face roll mentality. Having a lot of fun, though. So far, my easiest class to kill, because those people were asking me questions in the stream last night, and they wanted me to answer it in the video. The easiest class for me to kill as a healer is a Paladin. I can make a Paladin bubble in about, I'd say, 4 seconds after I blow my major cooldowns. After that, they'll bubble, and by the time their bubble is up, my cooldowns are still up, and we could just burst them down, like, even quicker. So, I mean, those comps are just easy to kill for us, just because, you know, of the nature of Frost DK Ret Paladin is favored, you know, for any healer DPS comp. But, yeah, episode 3, hopefully you'll see us get into 2200. Hopefully we'll see some really crazy, intense teams. I mean, even right now, there were some close matches where it was Nekiuz at the end of the fight, who was my Frost DK partner, fighting 1v1 against either another DK or another rogue at the end of the match, to get the win. So that was, those fights were pretty entertaining, but I want to see less of those, because those make me sweat like that fat dude from the Gangster's Paradise video. I'm like in the corner in the fetal position, crying fucking QQ tears, because I'm dead, but he's still alive, you know, fighting a 2v1. But, you know, there were some fights where he died and I had to go 2v1. So it's all even. So hopefully you guys are liking the arena matches. As you can see, there's usually not a lot of high MMR rated arena matches on TGN. I want to just bring you more. I want to show you more of that world to the people who are not that high in arenas. Hopefully, like I said, next video will be a 2200 video. And good luck to Towelliee. Thumbs up the video. Alright? This has been Towelliee with TGN.TV. Visit my live stream, man. It's fucking doing great. I'm getting at least 100+ viewers every night, growing. I'm playing a lot of console games, PC games. I'm doing all aspects of gaming. That's justin.tv/Towelliee. Visit my Facebook, facebook.com/Towelliee. You can become a fan there. Twitter.com/Towellitank. And of course, holyshield.com is my personal website. Subscribe, comment, give me your opinion. Anything that you'd like to see. Maybe my partner right now has 5 tunes in full vicious. If you either want to see myself and a resto shaman, I think he has a warlock, warrior, a few other classes, let me know what you want to see, and I'll hopefully after we hit 2200 I'll do some side videos on that high MMR with a different class. So once again, Towelliee with TGN.TV. Peace out.